Hours ago, the Federal Reserve announced it is cutting interest rates. ABC's Lionel Mosey breaks down how the Fed's decision could impact your wallet going forward.
Some relief for borrowers in the midst of the holiday shopping season. The Federal Reserve slashed its benchmark interest rate for the third time this year, cutting interest rates by 1/4 percentage point. Fed Chair Jerome Powell making the announcement this afternoon.
With today's action, we have lowered our policy rate by a full percentage point from its peak, and our policy stance is now significantly less restrictive.
This follows a cut of 1/4 percentage point last month and a larger than usual half-point cut back in September. This as the central bank dials back its fight against inflation.
Bringing those borrowing costs down for households and for businesses. Think about your credit card rates, your auto loan rates.
While inflation overall has been trending down, Americans are still feeling the impact with 2 consecutive months of rising inflation. Last month's consumer price index showed prices rose 2.7% compared to this time last year.
Remember, it was at 9% in June of 2022. So we're getting closer to the Fed's 2% target. Food and energy over the span of a few years, we're still paying a lot more for, and that's a consideration for the Fed.
This was the final interest rate decision before the inauguration of President-elect Donald Trump, who has been at odds with Fed Chair Jerome Powell since his first term in office. Trump has said the president should have a role in setting interest rates, which would be a major shift from the norm of the Federal Reserve being politically independent. Lionel Moise, ABC News, New York.